How boring was this football game? Well, to try and entertain us, CBS showed the difference in the way punters hold the football. Oh my God, look at how he holds that ball slightly different from the other guy.
The family secret,
Well, it's not now, is it, you fuck?
is that they hold the ball right at your screen underneath. Most punters, it's like a handshake on the side of the football. That's Corliss Waitman on your left. Stonehouse and his family, they go underneath, which is very rare.
Wow, this is a lot more fun than touchdowns. Welcome to That's Good Sports. I'm Brandon. The United States of America and YouTube have officially told me I can no longer be a Broncos fan and call my channel That's Good Sports Perna. I was told, quote, my team plays like dog shit. Fair enough. I'll be taking new channel name ideas in the comment section. The Titans hold on to defeat the Broncos 17-10 in just another atrocious football game, an assault to our eyes. I now have a series of Broncos recaps titled The Worst Game I Have Ever Seen, The New Worst Game, The New Worst Game, and now the new worst game I've ever seen, and I'm not even trying to be funny. That's just how fucking boring football is when your defense is elite and your offense is one of the worst in the history of the game. Denver blows a 10-0 lead for the second time this season. Let's take a look at name pending sports. Please subscribe here if you pity me. And pretty soon we'll be dropping the 8-bit orange team shirts over at BenchwarmerBrew.com. That's my coffee company. We're gonna drop those because Broncos fans should have at least one nice thing, right? BenchwarmerBrew.com. I sell coffee. Who the fuck cares? Now, how did the Titans win this game? Well, this football game featured 3 good offensive plays. That's not an exaggeration. 3 plays worthy of highlights. 2 by the Titans, 1 by Denver. A 66-yard touchdown pass from Dangerous Wilson to undrafted rookie Jalen Virgil. I'm gonna call him Jalen Vigil because that's what we held. Because after this play, the Broncos offense was dead. Just kidding, they've been dead all year long. Now imagine being so bad as a coach or as a quarterback that you see a guy do this for 66 yards and you literally never target him for the rest of the game. Broncos country, let's cyanide. A field goal after that gave Denver a 10-point lead, but with just a few minutes before halftime, the elite Broncos defense committed the greatest sin in football. Prevent defense against a hurry-up offense. That's like soaking your Wagyu steak in gasoline so it cooks faster. Sounds like a great idea, sounds delicious, but it cooks like Russ is the chef. Now the Titans put together a nice drive right before halftime, completed by an impressive touchdown grab from Nick Westbrook-ikhine with Kareem Jackson in coverage. Now K-Jax had a really rough day. Second half, the Titans fooled the Broncos, just like Russell Wilson fooled all of Broncos country into thinking this season would be different, into thinking that Pete Carroll was the problem and not him, and not him, and not him, and not him. I'm fucking broken like Russell Wilson. Get it together, you're a YouTuber. They fooled us with the flea flicker, and yes, it's Nick Westbrook-ikhine again with the touchdown. Ikhine had 138 yards on the season heading into this game. He produced 2 tugs and 119. Now Tennessee added a field goal in the 4th quarter and that's it. That is all of the offense that happened in this game. Unless you count the Broncos' final drive late in the 4th quarter that ended with this bad Russell Wilson pick on the goal line, which I do not. The Broncos provided the single ugliest final drive I've ever witnessed. It featured nothing you'd ever want to coach to your offense, and it still nearly worked. So again, even though Tennessee won, and I hope you win the division, Tennessee, both teams sucked. Both teams are bad. But this is what Denver orchestrated with the game on the line. Multiple sacks, multiple desperate throws to avoid sacks, penalties, and the final 2 passes being this and this. Russell Wilson and Ryan Tannehill each threw for over 250 yards in this game, but it was the lamest 200 plus passing yards you'll see outside of those 2 long touchdown plays. Derrick Henry rushed for a total of 53. Melvin Gordon, who was terrible in the first half of this game, finished in a tie as the leading rusher with 24 yards. The Broncos still don't have a single rush this season to go for more than 20. Longest run in this game for Denver, 11 by Gordon. Now, let me get to all of the crazy bad shit that did make this, again, one of the worst games ever. The new worst.
Stonehouse and his family, they go underneath, which is very rare.
And that takes 2 teams to contribute. So thank you, Tennessee, for helping. Now, all horrible games do have a plethora of punts. And this one, oh, it lived up to the hype. Corliss Waitman, 9 punts for 411 yards. Former CSU Ram Ryan Stonehouse, 8 punts for 432 yards, with the longest 74. So even with 1 more punt, Denver could not muster more punting yards. So huge win for the Titans on the punting yardage front in a game totaling 843 punting yards. Tennessee, of course, stole punter Brett Kern after Josh McDaniels cut him. And now Colorado State's finest, Ryan Stonehouse. Holy shit though, look at this punt. My God, Corliss Waitman, you make me want to leave my wife for you. I want to have sex with a punter. And Stonehouse, with this boomer, which could go all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Yes, that's 25 free yards for my offense. And that does get me hype.
Stonehouse and his family, they go underneath, which is very rare.
Oh, and this delay a game penalty on a punt, clean up and aisle my pants. A penalty and a punt on the same play, you dirty, dirty Titans. How can I watch football this entertaining? Per Next Gen Stats, the Broncos' most effective play is when the opposing team punts the ball into the end zone for a touchback. Seriously, the Broncos' offense in the second half of this game, 5 straight punts and an interception. Touchback is the Broncos' best play. Touchback is the Broncos' best play. Running back Melvin Gordon did produce the most yards for the Broncos offense at 70. But Melvin Gordon fumbled in the first quarter, and the refs ruled him down by contact. The Titans don't challenge, even though they probably totally would have won. Melvin Gordon fumbled later in the game after picking up a first down, albeit out of bounds. That's just a guy who fucking loves fumbling. And similarly, the way I love alcohol. I know I should change, but I'm not gonna. So I respect that. I respect that, Gordon. Gordon also dropped this screen pass that looked like it might actually work. And despite all of those things, he was the Broncos' most productive player. Now, the Broncos, who resumed the #1 spot as the most penalized team in the NFL, had 4 false starts in this game. Okay? Denver lost Billy Turner at right tackle, Cam Fleming was not active, and Graham Glasgow, filling in for injured Lloyd Cushenberry, was hurt, meaning third-string rookie center Luke Wattenberg came in at center. And while it was admirable, it led to a bad snap and a fumble exchange, giving Russell Wilson 3 total fumbles on the day, none of which Tennessee recovered. So, that's the silver lining. How bad are the Broncos? Jerry Jeudy was hurt on the first play. Our best route runner was hurt running a route. How bad are the Titans? Well, they jumped on their own hard count.
Tennessee.
How bad are the Broncos? Well, on the following play, which was 3rd and 11, 2 of their most reliable players in the secondary do this to let Tennessee convert on 3rd and 11. But how bad are the Titans? Well, Mike Vrabel being moderately annoyed on the sideline is your most entertaining offensive play, Tennessee. How bad are the Broncos? On 3rd and 4, Tyree Cleveland just falls down. Honestly, I do have to give the game ball to the Titans' grass. It takes out Jerry Jeudy on the first play. It prevents a first down late in the 4th quarter, so it pays to have a cheap-ass stadium that's falling apart. And just because grass is legal in Colorado doesn't mean it won't get you arrested across state lines. Denver paid the price. How bad are the Titans? Well, the cameraman doesn't even want to watch Ryan Tannehill get the longest run of the game for the Titans and a first down here at 11 yards. How bad are the Broncos? Well, this interception goes right through Kareem Jackson's hands. How bad are the Titans? Well, this is the guy they traded A.J. Brown for.
It was off Burks' hands.
And I did see something that I never, ever want to see again in this game. An official without his hat on. Oh, disgusting. Look at the disgusting hair on this guy. Why is his hat off? Well, because he saw so many penalties on the same play that he had to throw his hat because he ran out of fucking flags to throw. How bad are the Titans? Well, they brought in Malik Willis for exactly one play on 3rd and 2, and he instantly fumbles away the ball. He tries to pull back the handoff for the keeper, and he fumbles. And for the first time, I'm pretty sure this season, the Broncos actually recovered a fumble. Thank you for ending that drought, Tennessee. And yes, as you may have expected, Denver immediately went 3 and out after recovering that fumble. So really it was like they didn't recover a fumble. How bad are the Broncos? The only team worse on 3rd down this year has been the Panthers. A team that fired their head coach, got rid of their best offensive player, and is starting a 3rd string QB. And possibly the only team dumb enough to take Russell Wilson in a trade. Caroline, are you interested?
The family's secret.
The Broncos offense is so bad that I'm genuinely concerned Corliss Waitman may be the first punter to die from exhaustion after a game. The Broncos are so bad that for every catch like this that Cortland Sutton makes, he also has just an unexplainable drop. The Broncos are so bad, they're the only team on earth that could hold Derrick Henry to 53 yards rushing and still have absolutely no fucking chance at winning. And yeah, I ran out of bads for the Titans because the Broncos are that much worse. Russell Wilson sacked 6 times in this game, and yes, Denver had the worst lineup on their offensive line in probably 100 years. With all the injuries. But Tennessee was without several of their best players on their defensive front. I don't think it's an excuse. Russell Wilson is so bad, I consider this an accurate pass. Will the Broncos fire Nathaniel Hackett before the season ends? I don't know. It depends. It depends on if they can get someone good, like Urban Meyer or John Gruden. God, do you think those guys are available? The Broncos are so bad, I can't even enjoy Josh McDaniels losing to Jeff Saturday today. Fuck it, call Tommy Nalen, Denver, to be interim head coach. Actually hire a coach with no NFL experience at all. Bring in Phil Jackson. That guy's a winner. If Nathaniel Hackett is not fired this week, I'm going to tout the Broncos defense as a thriving economy because all it does is save jobs. The Broncos defense has saved more jobs than a union. This is my hero, defensive coordinator Ejiro Evero. Literally the only time I feel safe during a Broncos game is when I see this man's beautiful face on the sideline. Oh yeah, you spit out that spit, Evero. You spit it out. You can do no wrong, new Jesus. You can do no wrong. And that, my friends, is the new worst game I've ever seen. Congrats on winning, Tennessee. I don't know if you won anything. Really, I don't. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please subscribe here on YouTube. Tomorrow, come back for the best and worst of NFL Sunday, and Will Keys and I will be podcasting about this Broncos game up on the That's Good Broncos YouTube channel later tonight.